Good day and welcome to Tales of Aether, where on previous session the fabled crew is still stuck captured in Davies-4, the mining operation of one multiface. Now, last session not much things have happened. You guys have established some jumping communication between yourselves, gotten and then hidden some weapons back on your ship, I think. Gotten from the ship and then hidden them back on your ship, right?
In a more controlled way,
Yeah. Did some talking, did some more talking, did more planning, did more arguing about planning, made no plan, and now we are starting with the guy still not really having a plan, except one thing. Dalu was demanded by Multiface to fix a Slavic artifact, some sort of polymorphic armor suit that he did fix surprisingly quickly and provided Miltades with the activation word for it. In exchange, given access to better facilities. Anyway. And that's where we basically pick up as you, Dalu, are being led through the door from where they came out of previously into a new compound, let's call it that way. And well, this is definitely like some kind of barracks slash sleeping quarters for the military, for the guards of this place, and there are a lot of them. There's like at a quick look, anywhere between 50 and 100 people this place can hold. Which kind of means that there's about as many guards here as there are slaves, which means that this is not really a slave operation, it's just like a proper military outpost hidden here in the heart of Orella. You see like the unique galley to this place. You see separate like bathrooms and shower stalls and so on, and like more guards walking around like in uniform but without the armor on. And the guy who escorts you starts showing you around and telling, right, here, you can go here, go grab a bunk. But you are still under watch. You're not really allowed to stay alone for long times. You're not being trusted. But your accommodations improve. Yeah. So yeah, anything you would like to do on a short note?
Well, we do sort of have a plan. It's maybe a very vague plan, but from what I remember, we do have a plan. Dalu, in part of that plan, is mostly waiting, but has one bonus objective if he can maybe get it. He's now happy. He walks to a bed. He picks one out of this place. He sits down for a bit, being watched, I suppose, and he definitely feels a bit more in control. He had just sort of, gone along with the flow. That's sort of he thought what he thinks about being involved with criminals or if you're kidnapped or whatever. But now he's got a firm grasp. He's not just thrown to the hands of fate. So he's a bit more comfortable, and he's gonna do this bonus objective, which is to help out everybody with this idea of Miltades, which was, if we're still doing it, was Saban, and then gets Miltades, or just get Miles without Miltades, and then get to the ship where Saban is. Hopefully that goes well. So he wants to, while walking around after getting this bed, and he just strolls around this like barracks area where all these guards are, look out of the corner of his eye for anywhere that, or maybe even on another day, he could use a line shunt to access something. Or maybe if he like, is he actually free to use the devices here?
Tentatively, yes. Like you are always being accompanied by somebody, but
like
you're
right
not
next to me. Okay.
Yes. You have a chaperone.
I see. So I'm not allowed to, like, I am allowed to use the devices, but you're saying that I'm being watched while using them. Same.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess I'm just keeping an eye out. Just a couple of spots. I noticed a couple, useful areas, and then also some useful devices. I don't go and interact with them immediately. And I asked the guy after I go to the toilet, and he's being weird for trying to follow me, and I say, "Hey, listen. So, if I have a problem or question or whatever, and it's above yourself, I can now learn about this whole operation if I'm being a part of it. Where can I meet Meltades? Where is he?"
Well, you're gonna meet him when he wants to meet you. That's about how it works.
Okay, right. Like he's not, like, what, does he have an office or near the barracks or something?
Well, I catch you trying to, drag information out of me. And yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
That's
very well
kind of what the
guarded.
question is. Okay.
So, you got your foot in. Don't do stupid things. And you'll do great.
Listen, man. You're following me around. I appreciate the company and everything. I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
That's why I'm
Just figuring
trying
out
to
what's going on.
help
That's it.
you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Get
That's
you
simple stuff.
initiated into the team.
Oh, cool. All right,
Oh,
good. Well, yeah, that's about it.
we're all just one big cohesive invasion force here. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad that I can be part of the team. Then, yeah, I guess. And last thing, am I allowed to go and talk to see my old crew again? Not gonna try anything if he. Maybe you can watch me, like, see what they're doing, how they are.
Oh, I will watch you.
Yeah. Oh, but
I
I
mean,
can.
we're
Okay,
having
cool.
showers at 9.
What, together? Are you gonna be in the shower with me?
You never been in a military shower? The
Uh,
definition of boundaries doesn't really exist. Don't ask me why, it's weird, but you get used to it.
right. That does sound weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does that supply a bathroom? Because I'm getting very uncomfortable. I'm kind of in this cubicle with you.
You just got out of the bathroom. You're okay there? Like, you really, like, jumped on that dinner? Like, might have been a bit too much. So quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I've kind of been eating, slop for weeks here. Just jumped
It's
on it.
been 3 days since you've been captured. 4?
Time. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
gone crazy in there.
Right.
Or I mess with this fuck and I try to get information occasionally, and I just try to be nice, and I don't give out. I don't really lie, but I don't say
Just
much.
making like a general talk check to see how smooth you're being and how
Sure.
much
Okay.
he begins to like you.
Cool. But yeah, I don't say shit like, "Oh yeah, I really want to be here," because I don't. So I don't try to lie.
That's why we're doing a general talk check to
Yeah.
see
Mm-hmm.
how well you. Right. You didn't say it. It's obvious.
Okay, sure.
So it all was going well, kinda. Then he invited you to like a card evening with the boys. He didn't say no, but you made the face like I'd rather eat slop than play cards with you and the boys. That's when about the communication kind of broke down, and now he's just sulking doing his job.
Okay, right. Well, I'll just say, maybe we'll warm up to each other. But I'm gonna call it there.
Huh.
And yeah, he walks. I suppose once it gets, like, late and whatever, he does go towards the others
Mhm.
and talk with them and stuff.
All right. So, I'm gonna start advancing time and talking what's going on. So
Cool.
stop me if somebody wants to do something, or if you like want to turn your ship into a bomb or something along those lines.
I have a question first.
Yes.
Like, does Dalu still sleep over in our side, or
No.
is he now?
No.
So the only chance we
Shit.
get to interact with him from here on out is when he comes to visit us, accompanied by a guard.
Openly, yes.
Do I have my compat on me?
Oh, we're fucked.
And well, you have the one you've hidden. You're welcome to try and use it.
Okay.
Maybe when you're in the bathroom.
I have to go to the bathroom and send a sleight of hand, like little slight.
And just
text.
saying, like if you get too quiet in the bathroom, like for 15 seconds, he's gonna like knocking like, "You right in there?
Yeah, I get you.
I
Like,
hope you're
quick
not
text.
engaging in some secret communications."
So, yeah, the only times I could talk is by not really saying anything with a guard in front of you, and
Like you
once or
got 60
twice a day
seconds
sending.
as you
Yeah.
make the noises in the bathroom, and that's about
Yeah.
how much.
I probably send like 1 or 2 texts, and that's it. Yeah.
You can try at night.
Well, I've nothing to say right now, but just in case. Yeah.
Right. So
Am I right? Am I right in saying that out of game? Am I right in saying that plan is still sort of in the air? This trying to get you, Lance, to the med bay, still, what Bobby was saying. We go talk to Saban on a ship, and then there's the, from Saban get Miles. Hopefully, go back to the Saban's ship, and it went well, and we can get the fuck out. Is that still the plan? With a kill
I
milk
guess.
ladies bonus quest in there.
Those are the goals. How to reach them.
I mean, in any way, we are not swapping Dalu and Lance if he's sleeping over there anymore, so that plan's out the window anyway.
Well, is he? I assume we were talking about this. Is he? They follow him on the toilet. What did he text you? What did he say?
I
Is he
think
being
Bobby...
watched while pooping?
Who's the second one? Bobby? I don't.
Who is the what?
Who has the compat?
Yeah, the second one.
Well, we should all. Is there only 2?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'd assume, you.
I think you had
I
it
assume we
because
should all
last
have
time Winel had it, and he was talking on it while you were a cat, and then he gave it to you to talk as a human.
True.
Okay.
And that's because I think Dalu and Robert were together in the room and they had the second.
Oh, so wait, so that means that fucking Bobby can't speak to.
Well, that's
Lance
assuming that
and-
every single
yeah,
day
where they are placed.
you are not being separated in 3 different rooms or placed together or whatever. Like,
Oh, it's complicated.
no? I
Well,
mean, you know,
he did text Lance, didn't he? So
Sure, he texted me whatever. It sounds like it. Sounds like the longest they're leaving him alone for 60 seconds on the loo.
well, is that like 2 stalls or something? Like, can't we switch you out?
How am I gonna get into any stall in the barracks?
I mean, he's free to roam around, isn't he? He can
I think
take
so.
his business somewhere else. Like, isn't there one place where you can both go?
I mean, technically, but I think under these circumstances, with a guard that's been following him the entire time, I don't like the plan anymore.
If I can, definitely to tell the other guys, I would send a text at one point, put the compat, I'm in a bathroom, and I basically go, or I can't talk much now. think of some ideas of what I could do to help you guys. I can interact with everything out here, but I'm just watched constantly. If you have an idea of what I can do, let me know.
I'm just imagining you're sending like without vowels, with numbers instead of letters, just to make it faster.
Yeah, sure. And then I get up and go. So trying to inform everybody that I'm out here, and you know.
Guess we just wait. I think.
So another day passes. So Robert, assuming you are still fixing up the fable, you can mark up all hit points if you're still doing that. The next day, Dalu, you woken up in the morning. You go to the mess hall with the guards. You get a new buddy who did hear about the card evening, so he doesn't seem very aligned towards you from the start, but try and change it with your charming talks. And then at one point you are approached by another uniformed guard, tells you that you've got a job and to follow him. Alright. You are brought back into the data room where you see some computing devices on the table, quite the same that you used to analyze the artifact, a lot more simpler basically. And the guard that got you there hands you a compact.
Okay, I take it.
It rings.
After he gives it to me.
Yes.
How the hell did you do that? The fuck?
Uh-huh.
Jesus fucking. That's alright. I answer it. Hello?
Hello. Miss me?
I'm not gonna recognize him voice. Who is this?
Right. I wonder.
Oh, I get that. I heard the sigh. Yeah. Okay, but Meltades, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway, I figured since you are getting on board now, there's a lot of use good I can make of you, and it's better to have a direct line of communication. Though obviously I will not be so stupid as to put myself in danger by being close to you. You can thank your captain for the lesson. Anyway.
Alright.
I'm sure that you've spent a wonderful night thinking about all the new possibilities, but I just would like to reiterate one more time how valuable you are to this operation. And I truly honestly mean this. I knew your crew were people of talent the moment I laid my eyes on you, kind of while you were alive. Just didn't know how to use you. And you have surprised me. You have surpassed any expectations I had for you. I did not expect to succeed at the task, never mind in 2 days. Well, 1 day if we count your lies. So, I am impressed. And that is worth a lot. Oh, here's my suggestion to you. The captain got the stick. You can get the carrot. I've got a few more jobs for you, much simpler this time. I know you can do them. So it's a matter of getting my trust, proving your loyalty. And really, I mean, once we're done here, I could easily see you becoming one of my officers. You just, really all you need is to prove that your heart is in the right place. Because you don't talk smart, but you know what you want.
I've taken the phone away from my ear for a second. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me put it back up.
You know what you want. You are looking for something. That's why you did what was right and didn't step out of line. I know what is it you want: money, power, fame, or maybe just a thing you're looking for, but think about it. I have very powerful friends. I am powerful. You've seen what I have funded. No questions. I can do a lot for you, if you do a lot for me. You really won't get a chance like this easily. Think about it. Oh, and the job for today is gonna be sent to this device right about when we end this conversation.
Which device? What? The job for the day today? Yeah, you cut out a little bit there. Or maybe I didn't put the phone back quick enough. But you said this device, the compad. This stuff's easy. What am I looking for?
You'll figure it out.
All right. Seriously though, I'm going to not delve into your capabilities. I'm going to assume you have high connections. I'm going to think about what you said tonight. But what about the rest of the people with me?
Well, some of them made their choices.
They're sitting in a cell, and they're all incredibly talented. To be honest, if you had paid me money and I had known what capabilities you had, I'm not going to say I would. I don't know. But this could have been different.
Yes, had you arrived to meet a couple of months ago.
So what about the people that I'm with? Are they just going to sit there? I know how talented they are.
And that is good. But I am afraid your captain has put me in a rather cautious mood. Let's handle things one at a time. I'd like to know that you are on the right team first. Then we can think about putting you back with your friends. Because I get the feeling that I'm not seeing everything. And I don't like that. And you don't want me to be in a sore mood. I tend to take that out on people.
Right. I'll let you know when this is done, whatever this job is.
We have all the time in the world. All the
I
time.
hang up.
You hang up. You shortly receive a message on that device, which basically puts I don't remember the English word for it, but like, how do you call like a description of a job that needs to be done?
To-do
Description
list?
of a job to be done.
Right, sure.
Okay.
This
Posting.
should be. Anyway, maybe that's only in Russian. And it basically describes a number of hacks. Basically,
Mhm.
it wants you to download to multiple like devices
Okay.
for various purposes. So it requires you to basically prepare like multiple like one-time use hacking devices.
Right. I see. Well, I guess I just get on with that and just do what I'm told for the moment.
Then please just roll me a single programming check,
Mm-hmm.
assuming you're actually trying to do your job.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to. I'm not doing anything fishy.
Alright, wonderful. And go ahead, give me a roll. I'll remember this. I
Average,
need
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Pencil somewhere. Well, obviously your heart is not in the right place, because that's terrible for you. Well,
It's average, actually.
It could be better. Yeah, I think it's average 7. Yeah. Plus
Alright.
2, yeah.
No, your average is more than 7. Your average is 9, actually, because
Yeah,
when
it's
you roll
fine,
3
yeah.
dice, it plus 2.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, your job is mediocre. But you do it. So time passes. This day finishes. The next day, the day after, one more day. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll say 13 for now. We're on the 14th. Robert, for the purpose of repairs, 3 more days.
Yeah, that will bring the ship back to full hit points.
Convenient.
But the 14th?
I count the 1 hit point per day.
14th is.
Didn't we arrive here on the 6th?
Yes, but the 6th. I don't think he did anything on the 6th. I think like the 7th was spent repairing the drive, and then how?
I mean, the 6th is when the captain got mutilated.
Maybe.
Oof.
Anyway, are you saying it should not be repaired yet, or should have been repaired a long time ago?
It doesn't matter. I think I'm missing days in here, but it's fine.
Maybe. Where did I lose? Oh, that's wild. All right. So yeah, you kind of continue spending your time doing things. By now, we know that you've, say, properly stabilized Miles' condition, so you don't feel like his life is in threat of, just like deteriorating and dying in the middle of the night. Though obviously, you'll need a lot of surgical and prosthetical healing to be done to fix the full damage.
What's his mental state?
You'll have to ask him whenever he gets out of his mental state, whatever he's doing right now. Distracted.
Blank eyes. Okay.
Yes. One
Oh
thing
shit. He has a good reason to be AFK right now.
One thing of note is somewhere on those days, like on the 12th, let's say, you, Robert, do get a visitor in the cell. Captain Saban, who is also watched by local guards. And a significant part of his speech is just basically rehashing his offers to you from back when you were training here, like, come join my crew, I know you weren't part of this thing, like, you don't have to be submitted to the same treatment as they are, I'm sure I can figure out something for you with Miltiades. But he finishes about with the following sentence. You do not have to rush, Mr. Glow. We have time. It is a good thing to wait. Consider our option. I'm sure if you look at this different perspective, then you'll see an opportunity. So
I will
call for me when you have considered my offer.
Will do. Does he give me his number or something?
You know, he is still staying kind of like. You're not sure if he is. Obviously, he's not quite a prisoner like you, but his ship is staying as you do your repairs. So apparently Miltiades hasn't allowed him to leave yet.
Okay, so what I get from this is, and please tell me if player understanding deviates from character understanding, is that I understand that he's either asking me to be a little more patient, or he's telling me that the time has come and I should tell him when we're ready to fuck things up.
Make me an insight check. While Phil is still drinking censored beer.
Don't.
5. Oh. The one hint I'm gonna give you is your mind goes back to the very short conversation you had in the hallway when you turned the lights off.
Yeah, I remember that, but I'm not sure if he's telling me.
Well, he is not at leisure to tell it straight to you to your face, so I did my best impression of Captain Saban and do whatever Bobby does.
I will tell him, well, I will ponder on your offer and give you a call once I'm ready to make a decision. It doesn't look like this is going to be more fun, so maybe soon. I am convinced that I actually made the wrong choice of sticking with these fools. Thank you.
He leaves. Wondering where I really need the Miles for the next. Do you feel like I'd like to have Miles around here? That things might start happening? Partially to know what kind of state he's in. So, let's do a 5-minute break. See if he's back.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sorry, had to answer that.
That was a very quick break. Alright.
It was just to like get information where to, but that's it. I'm here.
Alright. So, Miles, there was a question for you from Winnow about your mental state. Would you care to elaborate?
He seems more stable. Again, I think he's having a rough time talking because his tongue is still cut out.
You can speak fumblingly, like it's not completely that. Plus, Winnow did a really good job of getting as much as I could.
All right, so he seems more stable. He does ask about the crew. How are they doing? How's Fable? And like, yeah, that's about it.
I imagine I'm the only one talking to him, so I talk a lot. Talk about what everybody's doing. Tell him to sit tight. Tell him the plan we have, or like at least his healing plan. Like, I think it's at this point about maybe 1 week from now he'll be able to properly talk, and try to give him some hope and tell him just to hang on, and he'll be as good as new.
If there's a certain priority to what to give me first, give me my eyesight first.
Sure. Anything you want. I mean, this room is really boring, but I understand. We'll do that first. I think we can do that on the 20th.
What? I don't know what day it is.
I don't know either, but no, my character actually knows.
Do you mean that you've been replacing your spells, right?
Yeah,
And how long does it take for you to do that?
2 weeks. So if
2
we
weeks?
arrived, it's no magic. It's 4 weeks minus no magic.
Oh, it's no magic. All right, and you have no magic. So yeah, 2 weeks, and basically,
If he got fucked up on the 6th, or if I knew about it on the 7th.
you
then
started
it's the
healing him on the
21st.
7th. So
Okay, then it's the
by the
21st.
21st,
That's,
yeah.
Okay,
Fine.
and that's the one I'm telling him.
Okay. Well, that's very good information to know. I'm definitely not going to use it. All right. So, and again, stop me if you would have wanted to do something by now, but I jump us to the 14th. And as you are about to go about your usual day, you hear the distant rock muffled sound of not quite an alarm, but more like a warning signal, and like a distant again muffled voice going through like the loudspeakers, which you can't completely make out, but you do notice that the guards that are escorting you getting to look agitated, and you, Dal, in the barracks, actually, you hear everything very well. Basically, the alarm is like more like an attention calling alarm, and the loudspeaker voice is basically going, attention, set all base to condition 1. All personnel get to action stations. All personnel get to action stations. And repeats it a couple times.
Okay.
And yeah, the barracks get freed up very quickly. Pretty much everybody suits up, aside from like 2 people assigned to watch you.
Can I tell by their body language and everything that this isn't just some random drill?
Make me an insight check. I'm gonna set the DC very low considering your background.
Okay.
No. Like it's not going throughout all of the base, and no, just wisdom.
Okay.
And you are in a pretty deep part of it as far as things are. This is 100% like battle ready alarm.
Okay, so not a drill.
Yeah, it's not like it's saying action stations, not battle stations, so it's not quite. We are fighting right now, but it is prepare for possible fight, basically.
I see. Okay. So I'm just hearing that go on.
I just see
back
Tal nodding, and I'm like, did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? All right. So that happens, and as you are like sitting around going like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Each of you separately, including Kevin Winnell and Miles, get approached by fully armored guards who pick up, in case of Miles, literally. Basically, they bring like a large, basically the same backpack that you guys use for your equipment, and get you into the backpack, strap you in, carry you like that.
What?
I have a question. How many guards pick me up?
2.
How heavy armed do they look?
General combat uniform and rainbows and sunshine
And rainbows.
Yeah, one moment, I have to check their equipment.
Yeah, what kind of weapons do they have?
Yes, they have rainbows.
That's not my pistol.
So they only carry me in the bag, right? They don't carry everyone in a bag.
No.
Only you fit into a bag.
Okay.
Yeah, so like a guard comes in, like puts like his leather bag on the table, puts it in the back, and like puts it on the shoulder, and you're like sticking out of it like a dog.
Wow.
Ignorance is bliss in this case. I'm blind.
All right. How attentive do both look? Is one of them less attentive towards me? Maybe seems a bit more nervous.
Try an insight check.
I kind of want to find out who I would kill first. If I is that notice?
Yes, wisdom.
6. That's not good.
They both on pretty high alert. On higher alert than they usually are.
Oh well, not worth it. All right, I'll allow them to take me back.
No. So as you are being led through the base, you basically see like the guards funneling towards the cargo hold. Though some like flow into different rooms, including like some rooms you've never entered or seen anybody enter really. And
So to the bottom direction, you mean?
well, the major flow is like this. If you see my thing, yes, like this. But like some people go in that direction, some people go in that direction, some people go in that direction. But the majority is going there.
Do I see the bad habit?
You can't really see the bad habit because again, like the base is in the rock. But like, did you arrive at the cargo hold, or are you planning to do something before that?
I would want to find out if essentially from the cargo hold, if I'm taken out of the fable, right, to through the cargo.
Oh, right, you're in the fable. Fair enough. Yeah. Yes. To answer your question, I thought you wanted to do something before that, but if you are in the cargo hold, then like basically entering the cargo hold, as you look around, you very quickly notice the like tall figure of Captain Saban and Thalassa also being escorted into the cargo hold.
Okay, so they're essentially all being brought here.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And like you, because you're the first here, see some guards going in that direction. And some of them, like a small group, pour into the free merchant that lands with a fly. Eventually, shortly after, all of you brought there together, and there are like 50 guards in this cargo hold, all just kind of like gathering into, like separating into units and like standing at attention as their officers are going around and checking things. You see like guards drivers Miles and Winnell, and most of you see Miles for the first time, and for better or for worse, you don't really see a lot because he's in a backpack, but it doesn't make things better, I think. And finally, again, flanked by his blazing knights, almost like blocked by them, you see Miltiades, and there's a cargo.
While the gathering happens, I wanna, keep an eye on Soban and see if he's kind of giving me some sort of sign, or if he seems like he has a clue of about what's going on.
Like you see.
Is Dalu also there?
Yes.
I was brought to, so I can see everyone else. Okay.
So you saw Saban as he like exited from the Fable, like standing there next to Thalassa, and he just basically like, has a hold on her hand. No, not a hold on her hand, a hand on her shoulder. Yeah. And as like more people pour in, he does like also make a look around. Like there's a moment of eye contact between you. He nods slowly, and like turns back towards the hallway, like waiting, and then after that the rest of people come in and Miltadius run.
Can I ask, are the people who are getting us in here, am I anywhere close to like Winnell and the guy who's carrying Miles, for example, or to Bobby or to
Right.
Dalu? Or...
As you're brought in the cargo hold, no. But as Miltadius arrives, you see him like say something to the knight, and the knight like gives a command, and all of you, plus Soban and Thalassa, are being brought in closer to Miltadius, like into an empty space at the back of the cargo hold. But again, they're making sure to keep your keep weapons on you and to keep you separated. Basically, the only people together are Thalassa, Saban, and Winner Miles, or like within 5 feet basically of each other, or within 1 meter. Miltadius walks in. Strangely serious face. And it's not even the lack of shaded in green that you, Dalu, have seen a couple days ago, but it's a look of deep unhappiness with the current situation, dissatisfaction with it, which on his face looks 180 from how he usually looks like.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And he picks from between the knights, raises his voice and addresses all of you. Well, I was wondering what am I supposed to do with all of you, and the universe has brought me an answer. Also, here's a job that you, Captain Saban, have been waiting for so long. One, I'm gonna be paying you really good money. It involves a lot of us going out in ships and fucking up whoever's coming here. Now the bad news is you really want to help me here because I kept you alive. They won't. The undead are coming. Nobody here likes them, I'm sure.
Who?
The dead.
The dead. Oh, I love them.
Is a guard standing next to me?
2 guards are standing next to you.
I want to try to unarm one and take a shot at Melty.
Oh my.
Oh shit!
God, what the fuck,
Oh boy.
man!
A word of warning.
Holy shit!
Depending on the initiative roll, when this comes down to not your turn or like their turn, I'm not gonna roll your dead.
Sure.
Oh fuck, man! What?
Then I would like everybody to roll for initiative, as you're in the cargo hold with 50 guards. and 2 knights.
All
right.
Oh
Strong one.
no! No!
Oh god.
Okay. How does inspiration work
Do you have
in this game?
inspiration?
Yes, I do. From the puzzle that I solved.
One.
I think I have one
I'd
too.
say that
Yeah.
Is it a
say that-
reroll, and can I give it to someone else?
it is a reroll. You can't give it to somebody else.
I can't.
That means Bobby
Okay.
has this, so. Oh, does everyone have one? Is it on the. Is it only Miles?
But I think I'm the only one with.
I have initiative. What's it called? Inspiration 2 for something else.
I usually write down why I got the inspiration to remember why.
Right, well, add yourselves to the initiative tracker, please.
Yeah.
I'm not really gonna switch anything here because it isn't really gonna go like proper combat. I need some.
I didn't go onto the initiative tracker.
That
I
is
think
very
I wasn't
strange.
holding my token, that's why.
Yes. Why? Please use your first roll once you get yourself to the.
Yeah.
Oh, if I only had my eyesight. And on 1 hit point.
Also, Miles, I don't know what your number was, but
5.
you did like after the first day, so like you don't count 7s, but starting from 8s, you did start to recover your system strength.
Oh, and hit points?
Sure.
So I got 9 hit points and 6 system strain. Okay.
I don't think it's 1 hit point per day. I think
I think it's much more.
I think it takes your level into account. Check somewhere in the healing rules.
Okay.
Don't really think this is gonna
Yeah, I'm not really gonna
be important
participate.
quite yet, but do. Baby shark do.
The only thing I can do is I've got a gun in my ass. I could help, but then I'm dead.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Are you next to Lance? Who's next to Lance?
No,
It's hard to say where
regards.
we are. I think it's probably safe to say that we're all kind of scattered around the room, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like within 5 meters of each other, but that's no. Like.
Are
is-
we?
Hmm?
Are we in 5 minutes?
Everyone is within 5 meters of each other?
Is that how your ability works?
Not quite, but close.
Yes. Let's
Within
say you
ev-
are within 5 meters of each other.
Everyone within 3 meters of me is a fair game.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dalu, you, as the first to react, you see Robert go for the side arm or main arm, I guess, of the guard next to him. And like in slow motion, you see everybody else begin to move in response to that, but you're the first to react.
There's no surprise thingy magic?
Nobody is surprised here.
Okay.
How far am I from Miltiades?
Let's say 20 meters.
So I can't get to him. Okay. Alright.
So he was screaming at us?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, last time he
It
was within
makes
10
sense,
meters
at
of
least.
Miles, it didn't end well.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm not gonna say what Miles did wasn't brave, but it did make him
Are
a lot
all of
more
these
careful.
Are all of these guys, these guards, like there's fucking 50 of them, so it doesn't really matter. But are they well equipped? They look deadly, or are they just?
They
schmucks?
are equipped like soldiers.
Okay, so yes,
Like, you know that you are worth 5 of them, but sadly there are 50 of them, plus 2 Knights of the Blazing Sun. Plus however many more guards I have run into the separate room and will arrive basically in 30 seconds. You don't have to do anything. You can just wait and watch.
I know that, but
And by the start of the round, Winnow, if you want to do any casting, this is your time.
I'm kind of just going through a bit of a moral dilemma.
Actually, no,
whether
forget
I
it.
want to
You
shoot or
have
not.
your arm by your own. So. Sorry for.
Getting well.
Can I, to help my decision,
Mhm.
if there's something else I can do? So for right now, because of my image of the situation, there's only 2 choices I really have, which is pull my gun out and help him, or don't do anything.
Mhm.
Is there
Yes.
anything in the room? So there's the cargo hold and there's 50 guards. Could I maybe without I don't want to waste my action on this, but is there something to help me see like what's in the room? It's a cargo hold. Is there something I can see that could help this situation? I don't know, like something I could shoot at, something I could that's next to me.
I'm afraid
interactive
that would be an action to make a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I just don't see anything quick enough, and
I hope everybody else is thinking about what they are gonna do, because
yeah.
Robert is going last.
We can hold actions to trigger.
Yeah, we could. I'm
if
thinking I'll
something
do.
else.
Yeah, actually, like you can skip your turn and then it gives you a snap action that you can use later. Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, it gives you a snap attack, or I think what it is, it takes your move action to hold an action. Like you spend your move now and you can take your action later.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
You can also do
yeah.
that. So yeah, you can hold an action.
Yeah, well, yeah. If I can do that, I'd like to, as a third option, I'd want to
You do need to
delay
tell
my
me
action.
what you hold for what trigger.
Yeah, well, the main thing I'm doing, the only thing I can do is I'm like hand out, the fastest hand in the West, hovering above my asshole, ready to, just straight out, and that's the main thing I'm doing, and to pull out a fucking Mac pistol, and I might shoot at something else, but it's to shoot Mercedes, So I want to, if I can, I would do that. I'd sacrifice my move action, and I want to my
So
my
and
trigger.
what's the trigger? When do you
pull-
do that? If what happens?
My trigger is if I see something. Well,
I don't think he has to say.
Is it
Because
like
it says in here, the combatant can delay taking the rest of their actions until later in the round, activating them as an instant action. It doesn't say they need to prepare it in advance.
Yeah, so they don't even need to say what they want to do.
Because that's what I wanted. But if that's allowed, then yeah, that's what I would like.
So it's like a Heroes 3 wait, basically.
So I can. It's almost as if for this round I could
Oh.
make my initiative seem like it's a 2.
Yeah, alright, yeah, you don't have to say anything. Alright, fine.
Okay, I'd like to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, but you do spend your movement, so you won't be able to move just as well.
that's fine. Yes.
Alright.
So I'm sitting vigilantly and waiting.
Yeah, you do that. I don't know why you did it like this, but Winnow, you get to do a thing.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay, can I? This
Cool.
is kind of cheap, but can I actually, if Miles was being picked up, could I flash back and argue that I would like to carry him? That it's inhumane to carry a person in a backpack, for fuck's sake, and I'll just try to grab him myself.
What's your strength score?
It's Average?
Average is good.
I
I
don't
weigh a
know.
lot less.
It's +0. It's 10
Ah.
attribute. So
Sure. Incur. I'm gonna say, since you are actually already in combat, then incur a system strain and make me a talk check to persuade guards to let you do that.
okay, talk charisma, right?
Could I have helped him and seemed like
So
really,
what, like you're
really.
lightly encumbered.
I have this fucking inspiration for forever. Or okay, maybe you can help. I don't know. How.
Yeah, I want to ask Dan if I could have helped by seeming really miserable and like, oh, please take pity on me.
Incur a system strain and roll a performance check.
Oh.
System sprain. Performance. 6.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna do the puppy eyes. Oh right.
I don't have eyes.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
No.
Oh.
I would
You
like
have-
to spend my fucking inspiration and reroll that.
If you want to.
Good luck.
Come on,
Am I gonna
baby.
do that? Yes, I'm gonna try
Well,
that.
whatever your plan is, we can. So,
I mean, I have no idea what you're planning to do. So.
It's a good idea, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. These are important roles, so I think it was a good choice.
Like I immediately start if I see him opening the backpack, I immediately start telling them that's no way to treat a person, and
All right.
start picking up miles and
So let's put it like this. They agree to it. But considering you are in an armbinder, you are carrying the backpack with Miles. He's on your chest. He's hanging from it.
On a
Okay.
baby backpack.
It's better than nothing. Yeah.
I'll talk him through it, and it's gonna get dark for a while. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Sorry. Okay.
Keep going, Winnow. I love those dark jokes.
Sorry. It's
Don't
so
worry, Miles.
inappropriate.
It's gonna get a little bit dark, but we're going for a bit of a walk.
And then
No,
I'm gonna
just
have
gonna
a word with
stretch
your
your
boss
limbs.
afterwards. Okay, now fast forward. I see him doing this. I just run to Lance. Can I run to Lance?
You will
What's
be
the
running
situation?
past two guards who will have attacks of opportunity.
On me, but not on my backpack, right?
Sure.
I mean, you probably want them to attack me, to be honest.
God.
And
yeah. I'm.
Human should be.
that's the
That's what
only
I'm-
use I could be.
That's what I'm doing. If it's even if it's just a distraction, I'm.
How
That's
far
what I'm
away
doing.
from me is he right now?
Oh, good question.
10 meters.
10
You
meters.
said we were all within 5 of each other.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm 10.
You're in a circle.
5 within you.
Yeah,
If
5 meter
he's 10
diameter.
meters, that's
Yeah,
a big
radius.
deal.
If
You'd be
we're
lightly
all
encumbered,
within
right?
5 meters
Okay.
of one another.
Okay.
No,
You are
Okay,
at
sure,
whatever
10.
distance I tell you. At the
sure,
moment.
10.
So
You
if he's
try
10,
to run?
then he probably can't get there, right?
And isn't that? Oh,
That's the
because I'm
movement speed,
carrying
yeah.
you.
If you're encumbered, you've
It
got
do-
the
it
seven.
But I
doesn't-
can dash, right? Can I?
You can dash.
You can dash.
You only
dash?
need to make it 7. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Do you run?
Oh, 7 works. Yeah,
I
yeah.
run.
Alright. As you run, the guards try to
Fucking
grab you.
Football.
One
Tackle.
of them fails completely, the other one does connect with you, but I need you to make
What's the roll?
to hit.
Yeah, I'm asking what the roll was.
21?
Damn.
Damn boy.
You know, I can roll like a natural 18 occasionally.
I don't have this one.
And you make me an exert or a punch skill check.
The punch is with
It's a skill.
dexterity, maybe?
You can choose either.
Yes. Fuck.
Well, and he basically rugby knocks you down to the ground and gets on top of you as the three of you fall, and he arrests your movement, and he grapples and pins you to the ground.
Hey, can I still try to ungrapple as my
On
action?
your
I don't know. I just got grapple. Can I ungrapple in the same turn? Like, I don't know how that works.
technically, I guess you can. Yeah. And I really need to go check those rules on World Without Number. Tell him, fight me grapple rules. Yes, you can. Let's say for now you can with the same opposed skill check.
Fuck. That's 6.
6 again. You do wiggle out of his hands. But let's say so you use your move action to stand up, and well, actually no, yeah, because you use your action to get out, and you need to use your move action to get up, or you can crawl at half speed.
Do I have movement left? Like, or how much do I have left?
He has to stop you at the very
Or am-
start, so technically you do have 10 meters of move, but either you crawl at 5 or you use all 10 to stand.
Use all 10 to stand up?
Honestly, should I rules lawyer a wee bit here?
Yeah, if he's
I mean,
carrying
I
me,
don't
is
know
that
the
2.5
rules,
meters?
so good luck.
I'm reading in fighting withdrawal.
Okay.
Because here it says they don't actually move away, but they can now get away from their assailants without giving them a free melee attack, right?
Right.
And there's only one action that corresponds to free melee attack, the make a melee attack one, and that one doesn't have jack shit in it for being able to use it to grapple anyone, especially since there are no grappling rules. It just has a
All right.
normal
Here's an
hit
answer
inflicting damage.
to your question. Since there are no grappling rules, I am basically introducing grappling rules, and if you find me the correct grappling rules from World Without Number, I'm gonna stick to those. But we haven't found them yet, so here we go. As for would have fighting withdrawal allowed him to not incur tax opportunity, yes, he didn't take it.
No, I'm not asking about that. I was basically just, it felt weird that I think it's also a D&D
There is
perspective
no
that I have.
D&D, like when you read attack opportunity in D&D, it also doesn't say you can grapple instead of attack opportunity. It just says that you can make, in a different rule, an attack of a grapple as an attack.
Yeah, exactly. But here it also doesn't, it says you can make a melee attack, and there's only one make a melee attack main action. And that is basically just a normal hit roll inflicting
Grappling
damage.
here
on a
requires you
successful-
to make a melee attack to hit. Same as disarming a fall.
Yeah, but it's different than the make a melee attack. Again, I tried. Whatever you're ruling, you're the DM. That's fine.
For what it's worth, it makes sense to me. If he can like swing a sword at me or whatever, he can also like hold onto me. So,
Anyway, what do? You have your move action, you're prone on the ground.
like, how far is Lance at this point? Still 10 meters, right?
I mean, you can start crawling towards him. Reach you later.
Yeah, I start crawling.
No.
5.
I mean, technically, you
Halfway.
can't. He started his movement. You can't split it up.
What?
Is correct.
What do you mean?
You started movement, you incurred attack
Okay, so it's
opportunity,
gone.
It's gone, yeah. So you're just
Okay.
prone on the ground.
Okay.
Like, you did get yourself the guy off you, but you are right there on the ground. All right.
Okay, then that's
Okay.
the way it is.
As that happens, you see the officers first beginning to bark orders and commands, and the guards beginning to react to it as, let's say, one of the officers, because there aren't that many of them, attempts to run up to Robert and club you over the head with a weapon as you are like beginning to fight with a guard. You don't have armor, but you don't need armor. 20 to hit.
Yep.
3 points of damage. Very, very much damage. Wow. This brings us to Miles.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of series of questions right now. First of all, I still have the echolocation site that Winnell gave me, right?
The
echolocation?
Which animal
Like-
did you give him?
Yeah, I
The
think
elephant thingy.
The
I-
elephant feet. Yes?
Yes.
and the
the
echolocation I can
elephant
always
feet.
give too. Like I hope I wrote it down in the chat, but if you remember it that way, I think that makes
I mean,
sense.
do
Yeah, we
show
like-
me what echolocation you're giving him.
We joked around that I'm now basically Daredevil and I do like to hear around me, to see around me.
Sure.
Okay.
This is my version.
Okay.
It's just echolocation. That means you can.
Because we had a discussion about if he casts it on me like dark vision, can I see? And you said no, he doesn't have eyeballs to
Mhm.
see. But then like okay, so echolocation doesn't need eyeballs; it needs like
Mhm.
feeling, touch.
Mhm.
Okay. In order for me to summon, I don't need to see anything or whatever. But in order to make a ranged attack, I would have to see something, right?
Last time we talked about this. You summon a weapon in your hand, and you use it as a
Mhm.
weapon.
Mm-hmm. And I can make ranged attack with a weapon. Oh, and
You
I need a
have
hand.
hands to
I need
use
a hand, and I
weapons.
need a hand. Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay, so no, I can't.
Like
do
this is not an
anything.
Eldritch Blast. There is like an Eldritch Blast ability which you can just shoot from your eyeballs. I don't know.
Is there? Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna hold my action. I will sacrifice my 10 feet of movement that I
Okay.
don't have.
I mean, you have technically a move action. It's just that your movement speed is 0 right now.
Yeah, I will hold it.
I'm gonna say no. Your movement speed is 1 meter. You can roll.
Sure.
All right, Lance. You see that happening. You see Winnell just got knocked down. But take it up again.
So if I am 10 meters from Winnell and Miles, and we are all within 5 meters of each other, that means that I must technically be closer to Bobby and Dalu, right?
One moment.
Also, I think your ruling was correct the way I read the shoving and grappling rules
Sure.
in Worlds Without Number.
So again, give me a number 1 to 6. Oh, more like no. Tell me
4.
Six. Okay. Sure. Tell me. Okay, sure. 4. Miles, give me a number.
1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 6.
Yes, 1 through 6.
3.
3. Okay. Dalu, give me 1 through 6.
1.
Alright. Now, Robert. Alright. So basically, Saban in the middle, Dalu below, Robert on top, Miles and Winnell across to the right, and Lancier to the left. So 5 meters between. Okay, so let me. Lance, Robert, Miles, Winnell. Don't look at that.
Fuck.
And Saban in the middle.
Well, you can run here and then probably be in range, no?
Can't you grapple someone and then no?
At these
I'm sorry,
distances
that's what I
proper?
meant by like within 5 meters of each other, which is almost everyone, but not everyone. So yeah.
Are these distances correct?
No. Just think that 10 meters between Lance and Winnel, and 5 meters between Lance and Robert. And
Lance and Rose. This is 10 meters. Okay.
I mean, you're welcome to place your tokens in a way that is accurate to the map dimensions, if you're so inclined.
Okay. Oh, let's start with the easy part.
You hold your action.
Not quite. The easy part is a different one. The easy part is where is
Fully
it?
operational land station. Oh,
Stutter jump. What's that?
Stutter jump, telekinetic armory. Yeah, these are both on turn still.
All cards are out.
Yeah, they don't see anything, so I don't care at the
Oh,
moment.
okay.
Do I need it? Not for now, I think. But I'll put it in anyway, even though it won't change a goddamn thing.
Ooh, I think I have a new... Okay, I'm reading the rules, what I can do. Maybe I have something to do.
Okay, with this activated,
Mm-hmm.
just for my current AC and so on, I am... Who's the strongest? I am gonna take the fighting withdrawal action and run on over towards Bobby.
Okay.
To, like, you know, to his side. And I would like to act as if I'm trying to stop him, but not actually stop him. You know, like helplessly try and interfere.
Sure, make me a performance check.
And as I'm running, I would like to give Dalu, you know, just take a quick look at Dalu, and then do this. But yes,
Alright.
a performance check.
Quick performance check.
Oh damn, that's a high fucking roll.
That looks pretty impressive. All right.
Can I, before the turn ends, seeing what's happening, Dalu still hasn't made his mind up, and he's not pulling his gun out, so he doesn't know what to do. He's choosing not to do it. Can I? You can use your action to dash. Okay.
Yes.
I held my action by sacrificing my movement. Can I use that action to just get 30 feet, a 10-meter movement now, and walk closer? Because if I've saved my action for later by sacrificing movement, can I just use it to dash?
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'd like to do that, and if possible, I want to emphasize the fact that I'm not armed, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure this is
around.
gonna help. Yeah.
I'm just like, whoa! I'm like walking. I was walking towards the commotion.
You could yell at Bobby, like,
going,
calm down,
man.
stop this.
Yeah, maybe it might appear that way. No matter what I do, I won't look like I'm doing what I want to do.
Okay, and where are you going?
I'm walking, if we're using the map, I guess I would be walking, let's say 2 squares is 10 feet, like here. 10 meters, I mean, if I'm going here.
Okay.
From there to there.
Yeah.
I guess.
Alright. Okay. So after you do that, it's turn.
Oh no.
Oh.
Who? Really, what they do is they grab Melty and get him the fuck out of this room. That is what they do. And at the end of their turn, it is his turn. And as he's being kind of like ushered away, he shouts out, "Really? Really? Kill the old man, we'll talk later." And as he's being ushered, you see like a glint of gold on his waist as he grabs his dagger, pulls it, draws it, and mid-draw, you see the metal of the dagger shift, reveal a crystal, and he releases a single shot towards Robert as he moves out of the room.
Is he fully out of the room? Like he actually got out and the door
After
closed
he
and everything, he's gone?
shoots, yes. So he basically like he gets moved by the knights, then he shoots, and then he uses the rest of his movement to, well, not the rest of his movement, all of his movement to get out of the room.
You can still make a snap attack if you want to shoot now, guys. Last chance.
Yes.
Can I do a snap attack?
Do you
thing
have a
without
weapon?
No.
Well, you can make a
Would-
punch without a weapon as a snap attack, but I
Would
don't think it does
he-
anything for you.
Can
Would
I?
he have gotten it as a sort of surprise? You know, with his starting off everything. trying
Yeah,
to
there
grab
was
the
no
gun,
surprises here.
Nothing like that. Okay.
No.
So he
So,
still hasn't got the gun.
Robert, I don't remember what your dexterity is. I rolled a 17.
0.
0. So that hits, I think, because your AC is 17.
No, 18.
Because it's higher because of level. Alright, wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, in that case, like, you feel like the hit of like basically like small fireball pass past your face, like scorch your hair and explode behind you. God damn it. And then they're all behind the corner.
Shite.
And now it's your turn, Robert.
Well, I'm gonna try to get myself a weapon.
Alright, well, I think that means we need to get, I'm just gonna draw this at the door, because there is the grab a weapon rule in the book.
There is.
Alright, it is difficult, and let's see. Normally it is only possible to do in melee combat, you are in melee. To execute a disarm, you must choose to spend your main action doing so and make a successful attack roll. So you don't have a weapon, so you do that with punch.
And I use my intelligence on that.
Do you? I don't think it counts as a weapon.
Okay, yeah,
What does
sure.
what does the focus say? Can you post it?
Yeah, it says that it specifically. Wait, which focus is it actually?
The one that gives you above
No,
18.
it's not the same one.
Right?
Every weapon you wield, you may use that attributes in place of any weapon's usually associated attribute modifier. So if you count unarmed not as a weapon, then I guess.
I think it's a. I don't know.
Good question.
I mean, if the DM wants to give me a fighting chance, then it would be.
The
with
DMs gave
intelligence.
you a fighting chance when I asked you whether you'd like to do your plan in a room of 50 guards. That was me giving you a fighting chance.
Sure.
What's the joke where Steven Seagal fists are actually illegal because they're.
All right. I'm just gonna roll a d20 -1 because that's the punch thing anyway. I think, or is it strength based?
I
Usually?
think it's strength or dexterity. Maybe it's
Or
strength. I think it's strength.
Yeah. So d20.
Or dexterity. Can't you? I think you can choose either.
Unarmed weapon is listed.
can't
Unarmed
find
attack
it.
is listed as a weapon in the melee weapons section.
Yeah, other melee weapons.
Sure, fine, it's a weapon. Strength or dexterity, yes.
Okay, so one second. I don't. Okay, that gives me the modifier of +3 to the roll, but I don't add anything else except
And
for
you're not
a
proficient, so it is a -1.
-1, so plus.
I think it's
Oh,
actually
it's more than
-2 if you're
-1,
not
it's -2, yeah.
if you're not proficient in a skill,
If-
in a fighting skill.
So it's +1.
No.
10.
No, that definitely doesn't do it. Wait a moment. Enemy. Not that. Alright, whatever. Then what do you need to do? If they hit, they do no damage. But you do not hit. So yeah, you start wrestling with him for the weapon, and you fail to grab onto his weapon.
Am I close enough here if we teleport, or should I move somewhere else?
I moved specifically to you so that I'm close enough if we teleport.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess then that's it.
Alright. That's the end of your turn. Which means that the most competent of the individuals in this room, which are the guards, finally get to go. And they had orders, both from their officers and from that. Now, would you like me to roll 50 attacks?
Yes.
I would. Oh man, I held my action. Can I?
Sure.
Can I try and demoralize them? Is that a thing?
Surprise me.
Oh man. Okay, let's consider I do have a tongue for this because this is going to be hard.
I mean, please don't scream if that's what you intend to do. I'm just
okay.
Explain what you're doing. That's the kind of surprise I'd like, not scream in my ears and make me deaf.
No. So I won't scream, but I'll say something along the lines of, "Please stop this violence. Look what it has done to us." Something along the lines of these, while apparently trying to take a lot of attention towards me and look at me. I'm horrible. Yes.
Sure, roll me a talk check at -2.
No, there goes my charisma. Or my proficiency, actually. An 8.
A couple of the guards hear you. A couple of the guards laugh.
Okay. So not 50 shots?
Alright. Start counting. 12.
How about you roll 50 d20s and then...
Alright. First attack misses. Second attack is 20 to hit 9 points of damage. Third attack is 22 to hit 4 points of damage. Miss. Miss.
Okay, I'm gonna take a piss.
Miss.
Wait 1 second.
Miss. Miss. 18, 1 point of damage. Miss. 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 Miss.
Does he have cover
Miss.
for some reason? Because
No,
some
miss.
people are behind them.
22 points of damage. 22, 4 points of damage.
I'm down.
And you just watch as the cargo hold gets illuminated in bright rays of fire, which streak towards Robert. More than half of them just deflect off his skin as his clothes are burnt off and the crystals on his skin are revealed, refracting and deflecting the rays. But some of them go through and hit the floor. And for half a second, Robert hangs and collapses. Would anybody like to continue hostilities?
Can I? I can't.
Enough! Saban screams out. There is no need for more deaths.
I don't give a shit about what he's saying. I'm looking at Winnel and Dalu, and until Dalu's back, I would like to wait because we can teleport after Melty and try and fuck him up. So I would like to wait for Dalu to return.
Right.
And I'd give 0 fucks about this guy talking.
Well, Bobby is dead, right? He's not at 0 unstable.
dead.
He's dead. Okay. Yeah, 50 shots will
Because
do that.
I have like another 25 shots and I would have to roll them at -4. But I need to hit once and he's dead.
-4. That makes his AC 22. Okay.
I mean, would you like me to continue? Did you count my rolls?
I did. You did, I think, 15.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, the odds of getting 22 is pretty low. But maybe.
She just needs 119 or 20 out of like 30 attacks, or like
Alright.
25.
I know what I need to
35.
roll.
Sometime luck was on our side.
And they don't stop shooting when he goes down.
Why would they?
No, but yeah, but then it's our turn. Like
There,
initially.
first round of rolls, natural 20 I hit.
Okay. Hey, it was worth a shot. There was a chance.
I did need the natural 20 to hit.
I know, that's like the.
I mean, technically, like in 25 shots, like I most likely would have rolled once or twice.
I know, but there was a small chance.
There was
I
a
know.
small
And
Where did he go? Actually, since he is gone,
No, here he is.
Here he comes.
Coming with his plate of
Or maybe it is a good time to take a break. It is
fresh
7.
minced Bobby.
decide what we do and then let's take a break.
Okay, Dalu, I have a question for you since now you've returned.
Yes. Can I know?
Lance
what the
is
result of
looking
this
at
was?
you and
Okay.
Winnel, trying to check if you want to go further, if you want to chase Melty. Or now that Bobby has dropped dead and Saban is calling for us to stop, if you would like to stop. Because, you know, Lance is willing to be the vehicle, but he probably can't kill Melty by himself, let alone the 2 other guys. So he needs the rest of the crew, or what's left of it, to make this decision.
I'd like to remind you that both of your
Okay,
heavy
just give me
weapons
1
are
second.
out.
So you're just giving me a look of like.
Which heavy weapons?
Miles and Robert.
Could
That's what you mean. I think Dalu is the real
You are
warrior
at
here,
1/3 fighting capacity, yes.
That is.
So-
I count for something. I do have a
You
plus
are-
5 to attack.
Could I if Saban speaks, could I speak as well, or is it still initiative?
No, that was his turn.
Okay.
So you're basically
If you
looking
want
at
to
me,
continue,
so-
we're starting round 2. So this is basically try to
Yeah.
treat this as out of character decision. Because if
Yeah, exactly.
you take it, we continue the initiative as it is. Because you'd have to hold your actions and you'd have to use your action
No,
to
I'm-
do things.
yeah,
and so
I
on
would,
and so forth.
I would back Saban up and yell towards specifically my crew, stop the violence.
Okay. You're asking.
I'm asking you. I'm not
Yeah.
asking I'm not asking.
Yeah.
The
and
cripple
you're
and the
asking like Winnow
backpack.
and myself, and you're just looking. You're not saying. You're like.
No,
kind of like-
I'm looking and looking at the door
Yeah.
behind and giving you a heavy look.
And using
Maybe even
the
one of the-
secret
Yes,
move
one
that
of
you
those
developed.
signs
Oh, the.
you practice.
Oh, the. Hmm?
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
yes.
Jump and
okay.
then fuck him off.
So I think Dalu right now would be thinking. He has to think about it for himself, and knowing your magic the little bit that he does, he'd be like, okay, I think he could. So this is the Dalu thinks you could go to the room that Meltades just walked to, because we were kind of there.
Guaranteed.
Yes.
So
He came
he's like,
from
yeah,
a
you could
direction
go
I know.
there. So if we went right now, taking everybody except Bobby, we could go in there and deal with him and two
Two
guys that could
sunlights.
kill us all
Yeah.
and make something happen. Or there's just Miles here saying no.
Well, it's not my turn yet, I
Yeah.
guess. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If I may, I think I might. I think if it's okay with you guys, out of character, Dalu has got one issue which I think needs to be resolved for me by maybe a whiz save, which is just whether his want to be alive and not risk anything, so that his chances to discover some things left unanswered are not ruined. And I think he's heavily impacted by Bobby right now. I might make this like
Yeah, whatever you feel like.
if-
Whatever
okay.
sounds right to you.
Actually, it was
I
only
think
If you want to
uh,
make it a rule or...
only was minus
I
2 to
definitely would
hit.
like a mental one. A mental save would be best, I think. It's basically a 50-50. It's a 10. Yeah, so I guess if I succeed, then we're teleporting. That's what I would want to do.
What's the DC?
It says it's a 10.
He's
and I
just
only,
making his normal save, right? So
I guess so.
Do whatever
Just
you
gonna-
want.
50-50 for TPK, let's go!
Or, well... So I don't want to... Okay, I'm going to say DC's 8, because Dali would be very, I think, traumatized with what he's just seen with Bobby.
Let's fucking go.
Okay. Okay, so Dalu is like looking at Bobby's body,
Let's go.
and he's looking at you, and he's gone, and
We're going.
I guess we're
Round 2.
doing it.
Alright. In that case, we're going to round 2 and we will continue after the ad break. All right, gentlemen, I believe you have decided, nay, chosen indeed, to resume or to continue this fruitless fight. Which means this calls for a change in music. And yes, all right. So, still back in the large cargo hold as dozens of rainbows are being lifted and pointed at all of you, with the most certainly dead body of Robert lying just a couple meters away from you. Dalu, you lock eyes with Lance. You've made the decision, but alas, you're the first to act. What would you like to do?
To make sure that Lance knew my response, my gun is drawn. I've got it out.
Dozens of guards watch silently as you stick your arm up the elbow and then sheath a weapon of destruction. What gun did you hide up there? A Mac pistol?
Mac pistol.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I make sure I'm close to Lance and everybody.
Alright.
And
You are close enough
okay,
at the moment.
enough.
I mean, you used your movement last turn. You can just hold.
Hold the door!
I would like to. I'm gonna hold and wait, but I would like to look towards Saban and just put my hand out like this.
Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Sure, you do that. Winnel. You are in a rather awkward position, lying on the floor with Miles strapped to your front, your arms painfully tightened behind you in an arm binder. You are like a pregnant whale on the surface of a beach.
Okay.
That's a nice description.
Huh.
I just pictured that. I guess
I'm
I'll
glad
get
I
up.
stopped myself before I continued.
At this point, I'm not very far from the others, right? From
Yes.
Lance specifically. Okay, I'd like to get up. And if wait, before I do that, if I don't take this action, he can grapple me again. The disengage, whatever it's
He
called.
will try to grapple you again if you attempt to move away from him.
And can I avoid that with this disengage action, or what's it called?
Oh, fighting withdrawal, yes.
Okay, then
I
I'll.
have another question. If he is on the ground currently and he's being teleported, can he be teleported standing up?
No.
Okay. He'll be teleported down.
Does it
like,
cost to stand up a move action?
Yes.
Oh
So you
fuck.
can't move anyway with fighting withdrawal, only maybe without it.
Okay, then can I withdraw and then crawl 5 feet with Miles?
Sure,
I
but you're already
mean-
close to Lance.
Sure. I do not see the benefit of your action, but sure,
It,
you can.
it would.
You don't, but in a second, maybe I can speak
Okay.
like a few. Can I speak a few free words? Like just.
Yes, you have 6 seconds.
Okay, I just say everybody on me, and I start crawling towards them.
I hope they're smarter than I am because I have no idea what you want them to do.
I got no real
That
option.
was your movement. That was your action.
I'm the caster in this group, and I want it to stay this way.
Sure. Sure.
Wait, why is Lance going before me? Not that it matters. I'm just gonna hold my action.
Right. 1 second.
You shouldn't hold your action, you should talk.
How many can you take? 6?
9 at the moment.
Jesus.
This is a suicide mission. Can I convince people to suicide?
Are you recruiting henchmen right now?
Right. I do that.
I'll need to put another point into that focus, and even then they won't fight against
Right.
against
They
such
might
odds.
stop shooting.
This is. Right.
You just gotta promise something.
Right. I guess. Alright, you're gonna be angry about me, but whatever. I can live with this. You're always angry with me. Yeah, so the officers basically like bark orders to the guards and also raise their weapons and aim at your general vicinity, shouting separate from each other and move away with your arms raised, or we will fire. And this brings us to you, Lance. You're muted.
No, it's still.
No, I'm
It's
not
my
muted,
turn.
it's push to talk. No, actually, he is before me. He has a 5, I have a 4. So it's
Oh,
technically not
that's
my turn.
strange. Well,
Yeah, the
Miles, what do
cripple
you
boy
do?
is faster.
Yes, cripple boy. What do you do?
I'll talk, because that's the only thing I can do, to Saban and say, this thing is happening whether you like it or not. This is your only chance to get rid of the hold of Miltady. Come with us.
I didn't roll his initiative, but just let me check. His initiative would have been. Alright, no. Alright.
Talk check or just nothing?
I mean, sure, make me talk check. Uh,
11?
Okay. Okay. Lance now?
Sure. Lance is gonna raise his arms. I just need one for push to talk. Both of them. So I can't lift both
His
of them. at the
arms
same
are
time.
raised, fire!
And I will also say to Saban, if you want Bobby's death to not be in vain and to take your revenge, don't resist now. And I will teleport.
Which takes what action?
A move action.
Move action. Well, according
There's
to the
no
game
sign
rules,
of it coming.
All
an instant
good.
action can happen at any moment.
Let's shoot
Sure.
50 times.
You can go ahead and see if. I feel it's unrealistic because they have no idea that there's no visible thing. I have my hands up. I previously was trying to. I made a performance check to act like I was trying to stop Bobby.
And I'm
So if they're gonna
restricting.
shoot while I have my hands up and there's no visible action coming, then go ahead.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm crawling in the middle of the room, screaming with a talking backpack. I'm just gonna say.
Hmm.
So, we teleport.
Right, sure, you
Yeah.
teleport.
I'm waiting. I am teleporting more or less. Like, how far away was Melty before from the doors? Like, before they closed.
right in front of them.
Okay, then we are going to be basically teleporting like 1 or 2 meters extra to that. Everyone that is willing, and I'm going to include Captain Saban and Thalassa if they want to, but obviously that is up to them. And everyone who's willing will appear on that other side of the door.
So you're teleporting basically right behind the door.
Yeah, the door's closed now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
we're
trying to
teleporting
predict if they
more or
move
less
past the
behind
door
it.
bit.
So I'm trying to teleport behind Melty, is the idea I am having.
All right. So you know where the door ends.
Yeah. So like plus. What did he shoot before the when he was he already through
He was
the
dragged
door?
to the door,
To the door.
like through the door.
Through the door.
Shot, closed the door, and then had his move action.
Okay. How big is this technical room?
You'd probably be.
Or is there a hallway first? Like,
Alright, so the technical room is close to 20 by 20. You do know, however, that because you've been through it, that basically it's a mess of rusty walkways overlooking old equipment.
okay. But is the technical directly adjacent, or is there like a hallway
Yes,
that
directly
is?
for the purpose of this, is directly adjacent.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I think I'm going to choose the spot where we had the most vision from downwards, from those walkwards, wherever I've walked, and I'm gonna take that, since I don't presume that he's gotten out of it just yet. So somewhere in the crack middle of the tech room.
Alright, wonderful. That does make my life a little easier. Let me drag you there in a moment.
Didn't he get dragged in the direction of the door and then use his movement to go
Yes.
through the door? So like his movement would have ended not far behind the door?
Something like it. We don't know exactly. It could have ended 10 meters behind the door, or like 9 meters behind the door, which would be halfway
Yeah,
into
but
this room.
Dan just said he got dragged through the door and then took his
Yeah.
movement, which
Yeah.
would be much
So
further.
then he would be somewhere in the middle of this room, because he would move 10 meters.
Okay.
And that would be center, more or less.
This is
So,
inconvenient.
and I mean, best guess.
Oh, the room is just 2 meters by 2
The
meters.
room is 20 meters by 20 meters.
It's cramped.
Alright. Stretches it out a bit, but at least the room matches a bit better with the squares now.
Do you have your scalpel?
Also, during this teleportation, I'm leaving behind Winnell's arm binds.
Nice.
If you do, give it to me. I'll hold in my teeth and then I can stab
I
people.
can't do that. I can only leave it.
No,
behind.
I was just kidding.
The
No,
scalpel. Okay.
Yeah, the scalpel.
Alright. So, with this, you'll poof as the air becomes instantly superheated as the guards shoot where you were there just a moment, missing you by a blink, and your feet hit the rusty, bending metal walkways of the technical room, which currently should be loading for you. And you reorient yourself and you see the two knights and the Melty kind of like behind them, the weapon still in his hand, smoking, as they all turn towards where you appeared. And there's just a smile on Melty's face, because that's all they can do. It's not their turn, they can't talk. Lance, that was your move action. What's your action?
I am going to immediately thrust my telekinetic powers towards Melty's neck.
Yes, hit him in his weak spot.
No, it is not gone. It should still be there.
I don't see our initiatives.
Yeah, same.
Interesting.
Things new map, you know.
Let's see. This is very interesting. Let me reload. Because like I see it, the buttons does not do anything. So let me check if.
It's different for players and for the DM. The
Yeah,
DM
I
can always
see
the
that. Like I see that you don't see it on the player screen. I just am struggling to turn off turn order. Why? Okay, what if I do this? And it doesn't keep for you. That sucks.
Initiative never carries over different maps.
Alright, then please add yourselves to it. And I'm gonna tell, yeah, you remember? Miles 5,
Yeah, I
Lens
remember
4.
Don't mind.
Oh,
So,
I think
Saban
I...
and tell us
No,
I
you're
didn't
right.
agree.
Lens
Definitely didn't.
4, Dalu 8, Winnow 7, and Miles and... Well, Robert is dead.
How do I do that?
So add your turn, like, just roll initiative for you, like select a token, roll initiative. So add yourself to the thingy, and then on the turn order, double click the number, hold on. So I remove you, I go away, and go away. And you go technically here, and Dalu goes here, and Winnow goes here. And I think this should look correct. Yes. Immediately, I do have the bad guys on my initiative, so I can add them on one page and keep them for myself when I switch to the other one without... Alright, wonderful.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes. So action, what do you do to Multiface?
I attacked. It's a 13 to hit, so it probably misses.
Yeah, one moment. Let me just quickly switch our layout. And modify it the time indeed. And order so that it doesn't mess with the recording. And wonderful. 13? Yes, 13 does indeed miss as he just out of the way. I assume that's your turn.
That's my turn, but we have a held action.
Yes, you do.
Jesus. Nice.
Does anyone remember about the held action?
Dalu had one, didn't you?
Did it?
Mm-hmm. He just went to Saban like that, but he held his action.
Oh,
Yeah, my action wasn't used, but and I did say I was waiting. But I'm just
You
trying to
have
remember if
the
I actually
shot.
moved or not because I need my move.
You
action.
didn't.
I didn't. You said I was fine, right?
Yeah.
So it should be okay.
Take the shot, make
So
it hit.
I would like to take a shot. Yeah.
Mhm.
Does that mean that this is before my turn? Clarify, or is it on my turn?
Still your
It is-
last turn.
it
We're
is-
still in round 2,
Yes,
not
we're still
round
in
3.
round two.
Last turn. Okay. Yeah,
I
I'd like
didn't.
to take a shot.
No, that's right. Pum, 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 pum.
Okay, Mac pistol. Mac pistol.
You're very quiet, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, this should be right. Yeah.
Nice. Oof.
obviously on
All right,
Miltades.
this definitely does hit.
Cool,
And
cool.
laughing at Lance, he gets shot smack in the chest with a projectile from your magical acceleration pistol, and but that was your held action, and this does bring us to the turn of the knights.
I immediately start casting.
No, it's
No, it's not a
my
new
turn.
round.
Still
Oh, it's
Not
still
in
a
the
round.
All right.
Yeah.
So, You see the knights like glance at each other, and you see like their boots begin to glow with like solar energy as both of them and make giant leap across the chasm, landing here and here. And they go, one of them goes, actually no, they won't. They are going to use their main action to hurl, not to hurl, but to smite Dalu and Lance. Roll me physical saves. Right, that's a success.
Good.
Lance?
Sorry.
So 10 points of damage to Dalu and 15 points of damage to Lance. As
The fuck?
a hearing seed erupts from their blades and engulfs you. But that's all they can do.
Second, I want to check because I don't think it works here.
It's
Right.
not a to hit.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
It is against the save, yes, but it's dodge to hit thing. All right. And this brings us to Melty, who goes, I knew you motherfuckers were hiding something from me. I bet you were using this ability all night long. Well, as fun as it would be to stay around and listen, I don't think I will. And he...
Does it look like he's activating something?
He just runs out of the room.
Can I snap attack?
No, not on this round. You don't have an attack. You don't have a turn available.
The fuck?
Oh, and just because it's Melty, like you hear the sound of door opening, like him rushing through, and him shouting loud enough that you, and then the whole hang hears, these fuckers can teleport. The moment they appear, turn them into barbecue, please. Come on, guys. That's the end of his turn. I'm just gonna do this, and Dalu. Top of the round.
I still start casting the prioceptive crash, what it's called.
Sure.
Prioceptive crash. All right.
Okay. I'm sure I know what this means. Dalu.
I'd like to look towards Lance for with the same look that he gave me when we were in the other room.
I think Lance is looking towards where Melty ran.
Okay, well then, I would like to kind of keep looking that, you know, I'm like ready to go towards Lance for when he, if you know, making sure he knows, and hold my shot for Meltades again.
Winner. It's your turn.
Fuck. I don't see Melty, right?
Nope.
That was stupid. Wrong spell.
You can still hold it,
You
right?
can still
Or
hold
do
it.
you- Is that
Yeah.
not possible with spellcasting? I don't know.
Uh,
If you can hold till
It's
later.
supposed to be the same round. So I don't see why not.
don't think you can. But I don't exactly remember the casting rules, but I don't think that's how it works.
But surely if it uses your action and you're just holding your action, right, then
I
as long as it's
believe
not the
that
next
is the
round?
disadvantage of using spells.
Okay.
In holding an action. Oh wait. Oh, it's in the spells rules.
Well,
If you've changed your mind about casting the spell or the destination has changed, you can voluntarily halt the casting. Such a voluntary stop wastes your main action, but the spell slot is not discharged or lost.
But
no,
he's-
I'll. Yeah, maybe that's.
But if he's
maybe-
holding the action, he doesn't lose his main action, right?
He did not.
I mean, he can't at the beginning. But he can't then decide because it's not his turn. Then he can only say he has to start casting. But can he not delay the end of the spell?
I don't think you can.
I think it's okay in this situation. I don't even know what's best, and it makes
Well,
sense. I'll just.
Every little decision here kind of matters.
Yeah, but it might also be good if I release it here. So I don't know if they can stop us from teleporting. I don't know how that works. Like
I
as a
think-
reaction or something? Wasn't that the issue
A
before?
snap attacks, but that's it, I guess.
They might have a snap attack, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and that's dangerous. So I'll.
No,
I'll-
that's a good idea. Snap attack is an instant action.
Mm-hmm.
They're both going, since this is a new round, use their snap attacks. Right
Sure.
now. Which I believe is a -4 to hit. So
It is.
and they're both actually gonna go after Lance. Because that's the
Go for
smartest
it.
thing they can do.
But why would they know that it's Lance?
Yes, yeah.
Uh,
Do they know it's not?
because they know it's not you.
I mean, like it
How?
could be.
Like-
It could be any of us. Like, yeah, I guess it's not me. I have a gun, I guess, but
That doesn't matter. It can be a half adventurer, half psychic.
Okay, right. I didn't add -4, but I rolled a 27, so 23 to hit.
Yeah, that one hits.
I did, however, do only 5 points of damage because whenever I roll high, I roll low.
so
And
they're
second
making
one-
an educated guess.
Second one actually misses with a 17.
Yep.
Oh, wait a moment. Wait a moment. This is interesting. I think. 1 second. I'm just gonna quickly check because this matters. I'm not sure they have this ability. Yes. Their swords have shock damage versus AC 20. And they deal 4 points of shock damage. So you're at 1 hit point.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're negate. Okay, 1 point.
I'm negating.
I'm not sure you can. Because, like it says, you negate a successful hit. It was not a successful hit, it's shock damage. It's different. Like, shock damage is dealt on a miss. That's the benefit of having a melee weapon. Like, you could say, like, I say I hit you for 15, you say no, you don't. I'm like, okay, I miss you for 4.
It sounds wrong because I'm getting out of the way of dangers such as explosions as part of the description, but sure. -4.
Okay. And back to Winnel. To release your spell, if you so desire.
Yeah, which doesn't even make sense at this point, but
Why not?
it's this spell to
Left,
the
right?
guy right in front of me.
Okay.
So he has to
And he
make.
needs to make a physical saving
This-
throw. No, wait. At the start of each round. Okay, so yeah, it's even better again than I remember. Yeah, so yeah, but he doesn't even get a save yet.
Which
okay.
doesn't matter because he's already spent his turn.
True.
So.
True. All right. That was your turn. Thing and Miles.
give someone advantage by pep talking them? I mean, I don't know what I can do.
I don't know. It's your duty to make up a cool thing to do.
That's
Give me the
really
scalpel, put it in my hand, toss it in my mouth, toss me towards him.
Bring
make
me
action.
closer to them so that I can bite them.
Exactly.
Giving someone aid is very
I
reasonable.
mean, technically, you are in front of Winnow, but you are in the same space. So if you wanna like punch attack the knight and try to bite him, I'll let you do that.
Can you shove him over the railing? Because he's stunned.
You need weapons or arms to shove anybody.
How am I gonna shove someone? Sure, I have nothing else to do. I'll fucking bite him.
Go for it. So punch attack, dexterity or strength. It is a weapon,
Sure,
but I
it's
don't
the same.
believe you have skills with punch. Right.
No, wait. No, that's a skill. Wait, how do I roll for attack?
Well, d20 plus strength -1.
-2.
Oh, -2, yeah.
12.
Alright, no. But you tried. Alright. Lance.
Well, we know what we're doing. We're teleporting right after Melty,
Okay.
right
Okay.
into the next room.
Okay.
I think, well...
All held actions go.
Okay.
Oh wait, I could have held my action to bite Melty. Oh well.
So, I am going to just do this. Just add some space at the bottom. And basically you can bring your token down there. Because I assume you teleport somewhere below Melty, like slightly below him. And you're muted again, Lance. Just
Yeah, sure. Yeah, something like that, somewhere
so
below
you do
him
that.
here.
And for starters, the officers that were holding their action are gonna...
We're not in a new room. This is a hallway. Because we specifically know that there is a hallway with a camera between the tech room and the data room.
This is not that hallway. This is a hallway between the technical room and the cargo hold, which is not a hallway.
I thought we were in the tech room. This is supposed to be the tech room here.
Yes.
So now that it runs downwards, aren't we running towards the data room?
No. He ran back into the cargo hold.
Data room's to
But
the
that's
right, yeah.
where he came from.
What?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
I mean, why wouldn't he return back to the room with 50 guards?
This would have been very pertinent information because then I'm not jumping there, you know? That makes no
Well,
sense at all.
that is what I said.
This is not north, south, east, west wise. This room.
Okay, that didn't make any sense to me.
No.
So wait, so there's a hallway.
I mean, if he was at the bottom of the room when you teleported in it, as in he ran from down there and from the cargo hold, and he
that
ran
wasn't
back.
what I thought where he came from because I don't know where you can come from in here and
Well,
how
there are
far
only
he
two
moved
doors.
in here.
Here and here, and you knew that he didn't really move much. All right. Anyway.
Well, then doesn't make sense
He ran
either
back
because
into the
there
cargo
should be
hold.
3 doors in
Well,
this room, but that's a different
Zelem's
story.
like interpretation of what's going on is kind of more important in this moment. His imagery with what's happening. So am I right in saying that there's just a door? It's just a door, and he's at a door. So there's no hallway. There's just a door, and then 50 people. So like,
Yes.
he's here.
Yes.
Door.
Yes.
50 people. Okay,
Yes.
so there's no room to go like right in front of him. It's either behind him or into 50 people.
Yes. He ran out of the cargo hold into this room, and now he ran back out of this room into the cargo hold.
Can we rewind this if
Sure.
Lance knew
Back
this?
to Lance, start of
You
Lance's
guys just
turn.
wanna die? Are we done?
All
I
right.
don't know. What would you do
Well-
knowing this?
I feel like everybody's getting too angry as they should.
No, do you want to go back to the ship or do you want to be done with it?
I'm guessing you're teleporting to
I
the
mean,
start of the hall.
teleporting either way. We're teleporting either back to our ship or we're teleporting
you just wanna, like, fuck
after
off,
him.
okay.
Suicide Commando.
Well, that's up to you, because I don't think we have the... Like, it's up to Lance. Out of game, I'm committed to this.
Fuck it. Let's
I was
see
like,
what the
yeah,
dice
kill
say.
him. I was like, yeah, let's kill him, so... I'm down for that.
Dice man, roll
Yeah,
it.
we're teleporting right after him and they can take their shots.
But also Dalu has a held action.
Mhm.
Yes, which are all resolved simultaneously.
So where are you
Mhm.
going to teleport? Are you going to teleport
Right
at the
after
door?
Melty. Right
Or
after
behind
Melty.
them? Behind them or after them, though? Because like, if it's after
Um,
them, we're in 50 people, right?
I mean,
Like, we could
All right.
teleport to just
door is
standing
Here's what
closed,
we're gonna
right?
do. Here's what
the
we're
door
gonna
is
do.
closed, so I can't teleport to one side of the door and then it doesn't matter, right? Because then the door is closed. We don't have a way to open this door because we don't have key cards. If the door is closed, did we hear a door close?
I guess we wouldn't know.
Yes.
We heard the door close. So yeah, there's only
Can
one
we actually
option.
see down this hallway? Like, on this tech room map that we're on right now, can we actually see that he, like, just walked, like, what, 5 meters or less, opened a door, stepped through it, it closed behind him,
He walked quite a bit, opened the door, walked through it, yes.
and it closed? Okay, so we saw it. Okay. Well, yeah, just whatever you feel comfortable with teleporting.
Let's do it. Let's get it over with.
Again,
Yeah, I'm teleporting over there.
this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go away for 5 minutes and ask you that question again.
There's not really much we can do, you know? So,
I mean, I think we're dead either way. Sure, whatever. Doesn't, I mean, we go on the ship, we're gonna get wrecked there.
Not so sure. We could make a run for it.
we could
Yeah, but
potentially
I
do-
don't know if I want to make a run for it with Bobby Dad and Miles a cripple.
Why not?
This is out of character. This is
But,
not
yeah,
in character.
all this is of course out of character. Bobby's dead. That's a given. That's his decision. He made. Again, like this is also your decision to make if you teleport to Melty
No,
or try and escape.
I don't think it is when I'm ferrying everyone else.
And I
Not
kind of
alone.
in game and out of game, I was ready to just go kill him, and we do this idea. Now it seems that going to kill him is potential death, and
Potential.
I mean,
yeah,
it was.
it's pretty confirmed.
This one is pretty safe death. This is like 50 attacks on all three of
Yeah.
us. We're just dead at that point.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I'm kind of in from a couple of things that have happened leading up to this. I'm in like fuck it mood. So I think if we take the fuck it mood out of it, I guess the best choice probably would be the ship.
Mm.
But yeah, in game and out game,
Bueno?
I was committed for this. I don't know.
I don't know. I get the feeling. I don't know if we want to continue this campaign.
I get that feeling too. Because after that, it's gonna be a campaign where we are being hunted. We are 3 people on ship. Miles will need 1 more week before we can do anything.
Can we get like another 5 more minutes?
I don't-
You're
I don't
muted.
hear- you're muted.
Okay.
Or Winnel can just. I don't know. No,
That's-
no, I don't mind.
No.
Yeah, whether you're here or not, yes, or whatever.
It feels like I can give it to like this. I feel like there is no
Alright, and we're back. So, you jump, leaving Melty shouting profanities and Paralyzed Knight behind as the four of you jump onto the helm of the Vapor, right into the cockpit. Now immediately what I would do is advise Dalu to take one of his shots because the cockpit is occupied by two guards who were preparing your ship for upcoming combat.
Alright, well, yeah, just shoot
Okay.
one in the face.
Right.
You are a warrior. Just gonna put it out
Well,
there.
does it hit?
Natural
10 is
one.
not a hit.
They all
I'll
have
make that
16 at least.
I will, excuse me, I'll make that a hit.
Alright. Okay,
will
so
Home.
there is enough confusion as you are being sought after. I'd say with Dalu's abilities and some help from the rest of you, dispatching the second guard is not something we need to spend time on. Because the first one's over. After 6 seconds, the second guard is dead, and you're not sure if there are more guards on the ship, but you are at the cockpit, which is the most important bit of the ship for the purpose of, leaving. What is the plan?
Just booking it, and I'm gonna tell Dalu to give them a round of the sand thrower if he can, but it'll probably take too long to shoot the sand thrower into the cargo bay.
Your ship is connected to the cargo bay by an airlock, or not by.
We're not even. We can't.
Yeah.
Even. Okay. Yeah, we just fuck.
It's
it.
basically like whatever the airplane does. That's what we get on it. No?
So
Sure.
we can't go?
We can't
Or
shoot at them.
Why not? Can we not just pull out of the bay a bit and then boom?
Yeah, but it's inside the rock. You can attack the cannons that are gonna attack us in a second. You can try to destroy the infrastructure that
You'd also
holds
kill
ships.
Saban.
Who gives the ship?
Well,
No, okay. We don't do that then.
You can just attack the infrastructure that holds the ships, that kind of deal, but you will not be able to attack the cargo bay, from what I hear. So cannons or
All right.
that, or not shooting.
The point is, you are undocking and trying to leave.
Yes.
One. In that case,
Healing
let
in the
us
background.
go to a different and observe the situation. I forgot to remove it. Turn on is unnecessary, and you have the station behind you, which also has. Don't really have good image for it. Didn't feel like doing it. Let's say that's the bad habit parked over there, and let's say that's the other frame parked over there, and then you very quickly, as you jump on the bombs, the flotilla of ships entering into engagement range with the station.
they fly on blimps.
No, I have just generic images to represent ship classes, because I am not making a ship for every single ship type. These are huge cruisers. Well, transport. So, whatever they're called. smaller ship following in there. So, what do you do?
Can I talk? I mean, okay, I guess. Contact the Red Dawn, explain the situation, try to get their help.
Also, guys, one thing of note here is Watanabe was left behind. Rest in pieces.
That's funny.
Oh, he's right there. What are you talking about?
Oh no.
He never left the ship.
He was working on the ship.
No. He was digging a hole. By now he must have dug out the bottom of the station.
So do we have... that doesn't matter.
Well,
Well, Winnow can do it, I guess.
Yeah, well, can you send him a message?
I can send messages.
I'll-
Can you talk or?
I will
should I
tell
do
you
the
what to
talking?
say, because I sound odd, and you will convey my message.
Sure. What's the message? Don't shoot.
Start with, this is the fable under the command of Captain Miles Ruber from the Red Dawn. Start with that.
Right. I'll do that.
go ahead, do that.
Okay, I'll pick up the phone and say, pinging Red Dawn vessels. This is Winnow Quinrick, speaking on behalf of Miles Ruber, captain of the Fable from the Red Dawn. Please assist us. We're fleeing from the station. Don't shoot. Tell us what to do.
All right. You. How do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do like this. How do I want to do this? You receive a communication going back. Let me try and fix my voice because this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna fuck this up so hard.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Shut it. This is Baron Akintoya Bonakoe, commander of this bountiful fleet. I am glad to hear from my second favorite human, Honorella. Do you have enemy troops on your deck?
Negative.
You do.
Negative to dead.
We still do.
We're
But
on
they're-
our deck?
No, like further down in our ship, we do still have more people on board. Probably. There weren't
Oh.
just these two. These were the
Can I
two
just-
preparing,
can I
right?
check for that?
Yes.
Can I check for that?
Okay.
Do you want to
Most
run
of-
out checking that alone?
I'm like, can I just look at the comms?
We do have cameras.
We have cameras.
Yeah, sure, fair enough. Yeah, you have people occupying your weapons, and you have 2 people in the engineering bay.
We do
We have
have
people
4
on
people
our
are
weapons.
over.
4 people, 2 on weapons, 2 on engine.
2 on weapons, 2 on engine.
I will make the assumption that you have the cockpit secure. Remain inside and move in our direction. I will send help.
Acknowledged. Thank you very much.
Alright, now let's switch to a round of base combat. As your ship is... I don't know what it's doing. I don't think you're shooting yet, so I assume you are escaping the station. Well,
It's
I don't know what you
so-
do. Please, let's roll turn orders.
Turn orders?
Initiative. I mean,
For ship combat.
yes.
Okay.
Removal turns. Clear.
1.
Round. +1. And please add yourselves to the thingy.
I don't think I can. Does the ship have an initiative button? Maybe it
I
does.
added you. Maybe because you should have control of the token.
Yeah, that I do. I just.
Yeah.
Where's initiative?
You should be able to. I don't know if the player can do it. Right click your token. And...
No, that I can.
Okay,
That is
fine,
only.
right. Yeah, in that case, I did it for you. So just quickly roll turns for the ships. Because wait, why are you not doing this? Go. Oh, what another station. Who this? That one. New ship. Who this? That happened.
Meanwhile, I'll do some background healing.
Sure.
They know.
All right.
Lance again.
Okay. Right. Lucas, are you still with us?
I'm here.
Would you like to take over Red all the troop ships?
Nah.
In that case, the space station initiates combat by opening fire upon, let us say, the approaching troop ships. I forgot how many points they have. Lesson 5, that's appropriate. So they are gonna fire all weapons and fire one weapon at the top ship. Has a C-13 and armor 15. Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna start with plasma beam. This completely, then this thing, which also, did does it? Okay, misses, and this one, which...
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna roll one more time just to see.
Yes, check. I think it's bugged. Roll again. It has to be bugged.
It says 1d20.
No, it's not.
Oh,
I
Fucking
just rolled 4
4
5s
fives
in
in
a
a
row. What's the chance? Like 5% 4 times?
20 to the power of 4.
Jesus.
Alright, well, that was wonderful round by the station. So,
That's one in 160,000.
yeah, about. Wonderful. Lovely. Love it. Okay, wonderful. So that was a station, which brings us to the one of the troop ships. And who's on comms?
Me.
You? Okay. So you notice as dozens of small arcane signatures detach from the troop ship and start moving generally in the direction of you and the station. Bad habit. Can't do anything yet. Then the second troop ship and the third troop ship, again, you notice dozens of small arcane signatures detach from the ships and start moving towards the station. It is your turn. What do you do? Oh, more like Captain, turn orders. For what it's worth.
I mean, we don't have engine and weapons, but I will give. I will assist Dalu, I guess.
Okay, sure.
So -2 for your next action, and we have 2 command points just cause I'm the captain.
Put it in there.
Wonderful. Who is going next? Captain.
Let's go with Lance
This?
first.
I'm gonna do this. Have this and basically this again. Lance?
I mean, I can generate more command points for him, but I don't. I mean, I don't have enough to flee anyway, right? So I'm gonna be stuck here either way. Yeah, I don't have enough command points to do.
You can go
wait,
evasive maneuvers. That's not a bad idea.
why does the picture say 4 CP?
It says 2 for me.
Yeah, no, the text says 2, but the picture above says 4 somehow.
Escape combat is 4.
Yeah, but evasive maneuvers also says 4.
Then it is wrong. I should fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not gonna steal his command points. I guess I'm gonna go above and beyond
Strange.
and try to give Dalu some more command points.
Right? Alright.
It's skill +1, right?
I don't remember. Above and beyond?
I think because then we get 4 command points from me.
Yes, skill level +1, yeah. If you're going above and beyond. Which I think you do.
I
because
was,
you rolled.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Have fun.
And who goes next?
I mean, the only section we still have in control.
Homs. Right, Homs.
So we're trying to get control of our ship. I think I don't want the Red Dawn to be shot at while we're being helped. Hopefully. Is it possible in the comms actions? Is it possible to use any of these on our, I don't know, like on our own ship? What if I like turned off our weapons?
I'm gonna say that counts as deal with a crisis. And explain to me how you do this and roll me a relevant skill check. Because like basically deal with a crisis is catch it all for something is wrong with our ship, we try to fix it.
Sure. Well, that wouldn't take up our command points.
Command
Maybe.
points no, but it will still take your turn.
But you can also just crash systems like 4 times.
No,
if you want.
Yes. I mean, I think his idea was he tries to turn off your weapon so that your ship doesn't fire on the red order. Because
I understood what he's trying, yeah. But technically they don't even have command points. I don't know how that works. I don't
Automatic
know.
success.
Funnily enough, they kind of do because, like, what do you call them? Department heads don't have to listen to the captain.
Yeah, you better use those command points, buddy.
Well,
You better
I
fucking
mean-
use all of them right now.
if I don't use the command points now, and they're gonna be lost, so
They're gonna use them to shoot him.
I'm gonna just use. Yeah, I'm gonna do that crash system and make them roll opposed program checks, and I'm going to like flavor it as I'm locking up the system. I'm making it think that all the weapons are overheated, even though they haven't fired, so that they shouldn't move or be used, and they get locked up and they just sit in the turret. and can't do
you're
anything.
using crash system, right?
Yeah.
Against the station, basically.
What? No. The station?
Whose systems are you crashing?
You can't use it against us.
Oh, okay.
Or, I mean, again, technically, I guess you can, and then we won't have command points until our next turn. That would work.
You could use it on.
We sabotage our ship.
You can use
That's
it
what I
on
was
the
mostly thinking. But, I can
fucking
keep our
base
ship
or
anyway.
that ship.
Yeah.
That one doesn't have weapons, as far as we know.
Dalo?
Yeah. I still see turning off our weapons is a big deal.
Okay,
I don't want to
you can do that.
Am I allowed to use the CP then? Or no?
Do it.
Just due to the crisis.
No one
thing
can
you're
tell
saying.
you no. Fuck our own systems up
Is
so
it-
they can't do anything.
So can I do that? I'm gonna crash system our own weapons.
You will deal with the crisis, crush your own weapons.
Yeah. But then that won't use up the command points. Yeah, okay, well, whatever.
Look,
yeah.
if your weapons are off, command points don't matter.
Yeah, that's fine. So
right.
I just hope it goes well. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm doing that.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead,
making the weapons
hack
lock
your
up.
ship.
Cool.
I'm gonna say DC is 10, that's fine. Oh, doesn't matter. Yeah,
Good enough, yeah.
you like... But lock the weapons, switching them to breach control or whatever. And the people there are like, oh, we can't shoot, why isn't he responding? It's basically like that scene from Doom Eternal, like, you can't shoot at the planet. But I want to. Alright, that's the end of your turn. And then that ship does a thing.
I died.
Oh wow,
Can we
okay,
do
it fails.
something about these passengers? I asked the crew. I mean, we have like 15 minutes between turns, don't we?
I mean, if you want to go out and shoot them, you're welcome to.
I'm happy to join, but I don't know if I can when I'm at the helm.
What are you doing right now?
I can also teleport us right into the fucking engine room, and you can go to town. You know.
Yeah. I mean, Captain, what's your... You seem to be back in Captain mode. What's your take?
Captain Bag is...
Do as they ordered. Go. They know that our weapons are manned by them, and we have hostiles on our ship. We keep going towards them as they ordered.
Alright. Okay. So I assume you're not taking any out-of-space combat actions for now. Top of the round. Lance, part of those small signatures are now swiftly approaching your ship, about half a dozen of them. You didn't shoot them because you couldn't. You could try to avoid them if you want. They are coming from the red
No.
dot, however. Alright, wonderful. You plunge ahead and you all hear impacts into your ship.
Can I actually try to
Yeah.
angle the ship so that they have an easy time landing on our top deck?
Sure?
Try to catch them, you know, like
Alright,
with a
make me a
basket
pilot
so
check.
they have easy
Make me a
entrance.
pilot check.
That's a low roll. 8.
And after that, there's a pause, and you hear. And the station is gonna try to not be a fucking loser. And I'll try to. Okay, that's not a 5. AP 5, armor 10. Well, that doesn't do crap to that ship. Ships are armored like fuck. And then-
Even with AP 10, Jesus.
yeah, they have basically additional
20.
armor. And one more. Wait, no, I didn't shoot that. I didn't shoot that. That was a misclick. I want to shoot the other one. Okay, that does hit as well, and that one has AP 15, so that goes through completely. -10, and they use their last command points to shoot that one again. 18 does hit because well, that's armor. another 7 points of damage. All right. So you see like barrage of light coming from the station, and the topmost troop ship actually beginning to look like it's on fire. Which brings us to them, and they will respond in turn. Well, first things first, because it's a new round. You see this shape kind of like release some more arcane signatures, and on the comms it is now like all jittery and twitchy, and they try to shoot at the station weapon. 4. How many command points do they have? Where is it? Why did I input everything? Like I don't need. Why did I forget this? 5. No, wait. Wrong. Oh, okay. So yeah, they can do that only once. Fair enough. Well, that's a miss. And then Bad Habit detaches from the station. But has aims for this now, doesn't it? Alright, they have 5. Alright. They try to... Right. Love it. Alright. And you see them basically pass past you and begin approaching quickly the Red Order troops ships. This one also releases a jittery thingy and tries to hit the station. Did I roll? Okay. And the last one does the same. Hey, that actually might hit. Nope, they have AC 11. Fuck. Fine. And back to you, Captain. Hi, Captain.
I will assist comms, and I'll tell Dalu, perhaps try and shut down the systems they have.
Alright, who's next? Captain?
Lance, then Dalu.
Lance?
How do I go above and beyond here? With these new visitors we have collected, I am basically... I mean, I don't know how I would, going above and beyond to help the guns is an easy explanation. Going above and beyond to help your comms guy, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter for my description or so. I am going to dive right under the incoming large ships that are shooting. Give them a clear line of view, and also sort of turn us around so that Dalu has a clear line of sight to the tower and the Bad Habit if possible. I don't know if it matters for him, but that's what Lance is doing.
Lovely. Go for it. I think
He
that
has
works.
6 CP.
Okay. 2 plus 4. Yeah, 6. Okay. And Dalu, what's your plan?
Crash systems, the weapons of the Bad Habit.
Okay, sure. Try to remember who's the programmer there. Alasa. Right, I think we need to make a post skill checks. Intelligence program. $11.
Let's do it again. I'm gonna try again. Think I can do it 3 times max.
4 times in
yes.
total.
4 times.
Oh, 4 times. Well, let's try second first. Because I rolled 11 again.
I don't know what
Cheat
if
again.
that's a success or if he sets the DC and she wins. I don't know.
I think I'm setting the DC.
The only rule I remember about this is in case of a tie, the pieces win, so I'm gonna go with that. What's the program? +2?
-2.
So -2 for them. Alright, would you like to continue?
Maybe. If I did it again, would it do anything? Would it just make it? It would just take away even more, or would it do nothing? What would it do if I crashed again?
More minus CP.
Yeah.
I can down
I guess I'll just do that.
I think I can do it more because I think, like, if you can't, I think it says so.
Yeah,
like,
it usually
once
says
per
it.
round at most. So yeah.
Yep.
No, I'll just do it again.
Right, this is your third attempt. Oh wow, that's gonna be hard to beat. 13. Nope. -4.
Well, I'll do it again. Fuck it.
-12.
-6.
Alright, lovely. Okay. Okay. Top of the round, Yon comms see as something breaks through your hull, as like basic holes open in it. So technically you take 6 points of hull damage. Practicality. And out of those, like swinging like a mix of apes and humans, creatures begin, like pink-skinned, naked creatures begin to crawl out and sniffing and begin to spread through the ship. You see as 3 or 4 of them like appear in the engineering, and you see the guys like in red armor who are like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, like get back to back and start shooting at them, but they are very quickly overrun and just mauled to death. Would you like to take any out space combat actions?
Nope.
Alright.
Not
Does
going near those guys.
Does those 6 damage get negated by our armor of 2?
No.
Okay.
And your armor is more than 2 because you probably did the mod for you, I think. Big armor? No?
It was.
Alright. The space station is gonna continue doing its thing, because it seems to be working. 11 is a miss, and then this one twice. 93 hits. The top troop ship looks terrible. And thankfully the last one misses. Okay. Which brings us to that ship, who's actually not gonna do the thing that it's been doing so far. It's gonna do another thing. What's a skill? Skill. Why? took you from? Okay. Definitely not good enough. Actually, 5 it might be. Are you gonna? Come on. Why? Why do you hurt me? Why do you hate me so much? Alright, anyway. Good. Star shapes. One of the think this one. That's why I didn't add it, because it doesn't say. Alright, I'm gonna say +2, which puts them at 7, which means they 6, 8. Oh no, that's no wait, yes, again 7, and then I'm also in second now. 6 skill 2 times 4 plus 8. Alright. Lovely. And you got an incoming communication from Bad Habit.
To accept it?
You hear Talas's voice. What are you doing, you idiot? Why are you crashing our systems?
Can I answer or
Oh,
do...
bitch.
No, can I answer?
Oh, you're in control. Okay.
Sure.
I know, he's on comms.
Or whatever you want.
Tell her that we don't know if they align themselves with Melty or not.
You can almost hear the face palm.
Continue doing
Now
it.
I'm regretting sleeping with you. I feel myself getting more stupid.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Fuck her.
I still don't know if she's with us or melted.
She's betrayed us once before. Fuck her.
Yeah.
Go after them.
Crash the star system. The stars?
Lance, just ram it. Just ram her shit now.
I mean, they can't do anything. So, these shapes release their thingy. One day I'm gonna hit. One day. Not today. Alright. Back to you.
So, are weapons cleared? Or just the engine?
Just the engine now.
Just the engine. Okay.
Which is unoccupied. Well, it is occupied, just not by your crew.
Yeah. And did we try and sabotage some systems on the base, or did we just do that for the...
Only bad habit at the moment.
Bad habit.
Last turn.
Okay, how about you try and disable the one we know for sure is our enemy? And I'll assist comms again.
Alright, who goes next?
Lance, then Dalu.
Lance.
You know, those things are kind of scary, but what if I just teleport Dwindle in there so he can do a studio interaction? You scared enough, Dwindle?
You want to do what?
Put you into the engine room with those skinny things
Oh,
that
I
ate
grew
the
up.
other guys.
I grew up with those. I just hate them.
Okay, not gonna do it.
Not willing.
I mean, I think what I'm gonna do is go above and beyond by flying a cover for the ship up top that looks the most damaged, you know? Give the other ones a hindered line of sight. The system, the station.
Well, I'll go if the captain has a job for me down there. I don't know shit about the engine.
All right. And I
So
think the
Dalu, you
plan-
have another 8 turns. Or 8 CP.
Well, 8.
Oh yeah.
6 and 1 free.
So to be clear, there was Miles wanted me to go after the station.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna spam crash system and type on the keyboard
Go.
furiously. Here's another one.
Final roll well, but you roll a 14. Alright. I mean, 3
I
successes
can do
for you.
two. I can do 2 more. I'm gonna.
It was
do
only
Do
2
one
yet.
more.
No, the one was a
more?
pilot
Oh,
check
that
up
was
there.
you. Okay, yeah. Well. Okay, then I'm gonna hold this one, third one, because yeah, the first 2 are failed. Yeah, for me, failed. Well, for me, success for
You
you.
fail both. Okay.
Yes, I failed
And
both.
I can do 2 more, right?
You can do 2 more.
Okay. I'll do another one. Do another one.
I also have it well.
So I failed 3. I mean, you failed 3.
I failed 3.
And I'm gonna do another one, but I'm gonna do it on the bad habit because she's a bitch.
No. Come on.
I like it. Oh, fuck.
And yeah.
You see your disruption does not go through, and you get basically a short text message from Thalassa. I will remember this. But that is the end of your turn. And top of round 3, you see that only 5 of the 6 pods can open and had those creatures released. And you see as from the 6 on your cameras, mist begins pouring out of it and onto the floor of your ship, gathering, pulling up, and then rising and forming into a humanoid figure who kind of goes. You see the 2 remaining. No, wait, actually, there are no other guards because, yeah. You see the figure stroll towards the engineering department, yank opens a hatch with a sense thrower, and jump in. That's the end of the video because I don't think you have cameras in your sense thrower.
He gets in the turret.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gets in the turret.
Yes. And the naked creatures are currently prowling around the cargo bay and sniffing for currently non-existent enemies because they haven't gotten. Basically, the only way to get into the upper turret, which is Luminarch, is through the cockpit or through the top deck. So they'd have to go completely outside. And I think the only way of getting onto the top deck is from the outside of the ship through the cockpit, and I guess through the grate on the top of the through the cargo loading thingy on top of the ship. So they are not really going there. Any out of space combat actions you would like to take?
Me? No.
I can bring someone somewhere if they want, but then I don't think so. Since I also took above and beyond, I don't think I can also do that,
Okay.
even if it's quick.
Just saying, I will have to go pretty much on the dot 8 because that was sort of the plan. I'm going to the cinema after, so I'll have to go when we're ending.
Don't worry.
Not over. Just a little warning. So.
All right. Yeah, wonderful. So there's complete silence from the station. No more fires coming. The topmost ship attempts to fix itself once more. 5-7 is E. You notice that it is beginning to smoke less and less, and bad habit continues swiftly, leaving the battlefield without opening fire on anybody. Do you have any intentions of fucking with the bad habit?
Please don't.
No. Miles is asked. I won't.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way, on comms you saw that all of those like dozens of other signatures have crashed into the station a while ago. To various success. All right. In that case, I'm gonna say we're out of space combat initiative. Or generally, any initiative. And those of you who are on the ship are free. Roll and do things, but before you do that, you hear very held back and polite on your cockpit door. See a tall, dark figure. The handkerchief.
He ate him? Oh no.
He ate the guy.
Just waiting. It's
Let him
like a
in.
golden watch.
I open the door for him. While saying that.
The door opens and inside you, not inside, but entering into the room, you see a fairly tall, like about 190 meters long, dark-skinned man with long black hair swirling down his coat and a crimson red cravat on his neck. His beard is like a goatee with traces of gray, and there are rings on his fingers and earrings in his ears, and like more gray on the temples and like on the eyebrows. He looks at you with like piercing red eyes, smiles. Yo. It is a pleasure to finally meet the fabled crew. I am certain that we have a lot to talk about. First things first, where is my favorite Ruba? And that is where we're gonna end the session for today.
Oh, that's